I'm very happy to say that we have one more young, accomplished Indian with us. Hello, everyone. Good to be back. Right now, we have with us Panchi Haloi. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Panchi.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello, everyone. So, myself, Panchi Haloi. I am from Dibrugarh, Assam. So, at present, I am doing my PhD in Assam University, that is in Silchar. So, I am going to say about the journey till my PhD program. So, I'm in the, I can say second year, just I have crossed the first year of PhD. So, I did my matric, that is the HSLC, from Salt Brook School, that is in Dibrugarh. Then I did my intermediate from Salt Brook Academy, that is also in Dibrugarh. So, since my schooling, I was very fond of learning English, and I thought of pursuing English as a major subject, or we can say honors subject. So, during my graduation. But when in class 11th and 12th, I got this new, means I got familiar with this economics. I got some interest there. And then I thought of doing my honors in graduation, taking economics. And then I thought of doing it, means not from outside Assam, because I know that it would not be feasible enough. So I cannot go out of Assam, as my parents also didn't, means they also didn't want me to go out of Assam. And I was not, actually, I was not a topper also, or I didn't have some very high marks, that is like 90%, so that I can easily get in some out of Assam. And in Assam, what it happens here, the percentages are high, but overall, if we see the scenario, not everyone's percentage is so high. If we compare to the states out of Assam, so there everyone is means getting high marks is very nice. And here also the education means if we compare, so we get a little less advantage. Here all the students are of a bit little less advantage. So now also I learn economics, means if we compare two students learning economics, so I think they would know much better than us. So likewise, anyhow, I got admitted in Jagannath Barooah College, that is in Jorhat. That is also a nice college from the Upper Assam. And I did my graduation from there. Then after my graduation, I was just confused whether to do an MBA or a master's program. Because at that time, what was in my head was to get a job, means early. So at that moment, and also in that period of time only, there was some marriage kind of things going on in my home, so which disturbed me to some extent. Then I gave my master's program in one university, that is the Dibrugarh University, and unfortunately I didn't got selected there. Then I thought of preparing myself for MET examination, and also what I did, I took a took master's means in distance mode, and I thought of continue learning. I thought ki programs are the same, whether in regular and distance. So let me just learn, not to waste, means not to just sit. Then I prepared for MET. I also went to the distance education. I was doing masters there also. Then after that, when I gave the MET examination, I got some like 500 kinds of marks, and I know that I wouldn't get in much nice universities. I got in one university of Bangalore, but at that time I again thought that let me do with this master's, since I learned economics 3 years. So let me learn it more, and if I switch to MBA, then somewhere at some point of time I may not come, means I may not come back to learn economics again. So I thought of not to go for again M.B.A, and I thought of doing master. At in that time, I gave master's examination in many universities. Uh, Dibrugarh University, Jorhat University, then Pondicherry also. I got selected in some universities I was in waiting. But here at last I took an admission in the Assam University, and I completed my master's from there. Then after the master's, during my fourth sem, there was this arrival of COVID. So when there was this arrival of COVID, actually I thought that just after my master's, I will stay here in Silchar. That is actually our university is located in Airangmora. This place is known as Airangmora. It's a 1 hour from the Silchar main town. So I thought of staying here in Airangmora and prepare for the NET examination. But the situations doesn't go well due to this COVID-19, and I have to go home again. And then it was 2020. Yes, 2020. And after I went home, I thought of doing means giving PhD entrance examination. But during that time, there was means due to this COVID, the PhD and notifications were late from many universities. Our university also, they didn't means put up any notifications. I waited for there also. I gave in Guwahati University. I didn't got selected there. Then again, I was also preparing for the NET at the same time. Then 2020 just went on like that. Then in 2021, it means again the notifications didn't came up, means PhD notifications. I again I gave this PhD entrance examination. I go till the Viva. Again in the Viva, I didn't got selected. Okay. Then after that, during after not 20 yes, in 2021 only, in no, not in October, September, October, at that time, I thought that already 1 year has been wasted, and if the notifications doesn't come for this PhD program from Assam University also, then again this year would be wasted. And apart from that, the NET examinations are being also postponed. So let me do one thing. Let me take the means get myself admitted into the B.Ed program. But B.Ed was never in my plan. Means I never thought of doing B.Ed. So with that decisions, with the fear to lose 1 year again, and already I have lost 1 year due after my degree, after my that is graduation. So I thought of taking admission in a B.Ed college that is in Dibrugarh. So I got myself admitted in a B.Ed college. I go there, means I started going to the college. Then in February, the NET examinations came out, and at that time, I cleared my NET examination. And and after that result, I didn't want to go to that college because B.Ed was never in my plan. At that time, it was hitting me hard that means I have done my NET also. Let me try for PhD because PhD is always in my plan. And I thought after doing B.Ed also, I will do PhD. So better to do it now. I thought it like that. Then in that moment, I worked as a guest faculty in DHSK Commerce College, that is in Dibrugarh, that is a commerce college. So in the morning, I used to go to that college, and in the evening, that is from 2 o'clock, I went to the B.Ed college. But after 4 months of this B.Ed program, I just left the course. I thought that I cannot do this program because it was never in my plan, and it was not giving me a good vibe, and I didn't feel like to go in the college. I always thought of doing PhD. So somewhere I got disturbed from that. And at that time, I took a risk. It was a kind of risk because after that, if I didn't get in any PhD program also, I couldn't come back to B.Ed degree again. So I just thought that let's take a risk. And at the time, it was nice that my brother and my father, they were very supportive in my plan. But my mother, she was not so much supportive, but yes, at that time she was means a little less supportive as compared to my brother and my father. Then I left the course and I again means I left the course and I gave the I thought that this time I will give PhD entrance examination in any university. If it's out of Assam also, then also I will go, means I will do it in somewhere or the other. And with that thought, after 1 month, there came this notification from our university that there is this PhD program will go on. And I gave the examination here and I got selected here. And I think during the preparation of my NET exam also, my mother was not much supportive. She was, but she was like, this is the age of a marriage, so we could fix the marriage now. If you don't want to marry, then also it's fine. You can do it in the later part, but we can fix it now. But somewhere I didn't want to fix this all because I didn't wanted to fix this and continue my study. But I always wanted that first career is important. First, let me study, let me build my career, and after that, rest is rest. But I think in this scenario, if she could help me much, then it would be much easier for me, which I means I got it a little bit tougher at that time. And but apart from that, with all those frustrations and all those issues, staying in the home, somewhere I thought of again doing the PhD. Not again, I always wanted to do, but doing the PhD, come back from home to here. And now I'm here. Now she supports me. Now actually she have understood the things. And in times when I failed to understood, my brother was there. So he was like a backbone. I tell him, he tell my mother, and she then supports me. She then tells, okay, these are the things like that. So, sir, this is the journey, a very short one.
It's a very powerful journey. You have persevered. You have not given up. You have an aim and you don't give up. You know, whether you say you are a top student or not a top student, you are certainly tops at not giving up. Certainly tops at not giving up. And of course, it's a competitive world and there are too many
Yes, sir.
issues outside. COVID comes, notifications don't come, and you have to handle it on your own, right? And which
Yes,
you have
sir.
done. You've also not wasted your time trying to learn B.Ed and all. But tell us how it is in the PhD 1 year.
Yes, sir. It is nice there. So here, 6 months is the coursework, and after that, we need to submit our title. So my title is the impact of climate change on the tea sector. That is it's a study of the Assam. So here Assam tea is much nice in quality, in quality, its essence and everything. So my area is especially on the small tea holders, how livelihoods and how they're doing it, what are their strategies, and how overall climate is a concern to them, how climate is challenging their lives. So my study is about that.
So, do you have any ideas so far as to what's happening?
Here.
Yes, in the tea estates.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, the main is the main role is the temperature. So tea have a suitable optimum temperature. Grows in this 12 degree to 30 degree Celsius. Any temperature extremes, whether temperature below 12 degree or temperature above 30 degree, it uh, it becomes a negative aspect for this tea quality and quantity both.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are they already experiencing it, or is it just a fear?
No, sir, they are experiencing it.
Okay.
I went to a pilot survey. There, I got some small tea holders. Then they said that yes, this change in this rainfall and temperature is a big concern nowadays. In the previous years, the temperature means variability or the rainfall variability was not so much here. But nowadays, if temperature and rainfall is being varied very frequently, and they cannot predict the rainfall like in the previous years, if they could predict that there is the rainfall in the monsoon only, but in the rainy days. But now they cannot say that only in the more rainy days there will be this
Hmm.
rain, and in the summer days there will be no rain. They cannot say that one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what's your advice to young people?
So my advice is that uh, everyone has a dream, everyone has a aim to achieve, no matter how hard it is, but everyone should achieve it. And always see yourself from not now, that how you are now, how you look now, or how you want to see yourself as now, but always
Hmm.
think yourself after 5 years, and after 5 years, or like after 3 years, how you should see yourself. And if someone wants, then they could also write that one, that after 5 years I would like to see myself in this position, in that position. And after they take a decision that whether you means what you want to do, uh, when we see ourselves after 5 years, then we get a picture of us, that whether we really want to be in that place or not. So my advice is this only, and no matter how hard your situations are, if you are means firm to your decisions, if you think that you are capable of achieving your aims and goals and your ambitions, always go for it. If you find that you have to try a lot, then yes, do try a lot. But if you think that you can, then always you should do it.
Okay, that's a very based on your own experience, you have done that, right? So it's not just advice, it's what you have also practiced. Anything else you want to add here?
No, sir, this is.
Okay, all right, good. So then let's say goodbye to the viewers here.
Yes,
I'll
thank you so much to everyone.
I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Let's say bye to the viewers. Bye, everybody.